Hey y'all, welcome to another Thoughts of an Introvert video. I've been a little burnt out, so I haven't been on here, but I thought it was, the move. I was either gonna take another nap or I was gonna make a video. I was like, before I start work, let me go ahead and, just make something, just even if it's a little short 5-minute joint, at least y'all know I'm still here. Yeah, so I've been burnt out, and when you're burnt out, usually it's like you don't have any energy for nothing else, but it's a lot you want to do. So you're just like, either do I do it or do I just, hide? I don't know. I just really been, not feeling it and taking time for myself. And I feel like once it gets to that point, that's exactly what I need to do and not feel guilty about it. It's been a lot going on in the world since I made my last video. Roe v. Wade, they're trying to overturn it. I never in a million years would have pictured this is how the future are, because that we used to talk about flying cars and all type of stuff. Like, first of all, man shouldn't be telling me anything about my body, number one. If you don't have a JJ, I don't think you can relate like that. And it's not something that I feel like you should be making laws. And then also, if we do have a miscarriage, will we be under investigation like that one mom? I don't have a lot of information on it, but I'm just like, y'all just trying to turn this into like what they said, The Handmaid's Tales, or I don't know what the hell y'all trying to do. Honestly, it just seemed like we going backwards. I seen a couple videos on TikTok talking about how the dating scene is a humiliation kink. Like, if you continuously, talk to these people and they treat you badly, that you're actively wanting this like humiliation. I want to take it a step further. I want to say that it's a humiliation ritual. I know that's wild. No, that people say that's a reach, but no. Honestly, take the movie The Skeleton Key, for example. You had two voodoo practitioners. You had you had Papa Justify and Mama Cecile. They were servants to this very abusive, wealthy couple in the swamps of Louisiana. They had this huge mansion. And they also had 2 children. And one night they had this big extravagant party. And the voodoo practitioners decided to sacrifice the 2 children of the wealthy couple. And so while the party's going on, they have this ritual where whoever is in the circle, you are sacrificed, and the person standing outside of the circle can take the years that you have left. So they swap bodies. So eventually they notice everybody that's at the party notice that the children are missing. So they go around looking for the children, and they see that this whole ritual is happening. So they take Mama Cecile and Papa Justify, they take them and they unalive them. What they don't know is that they already swapped bodies with the children. So the parents basically unalive their own kids. Right? So I feel like it's a ritual, humiliation ritual is similar, because not only does this person humiliate you, like, take, for example, Keisha Cole and Antonio Brown. He publicly, you can look into it, he humiliated her. He made a video about how he really didn't want her, and I think she got his initials tatted on her or something like that. So they publicly humiliate you, number one. Number two, they live in rent-free in your mind. Like, everything, like, it takes a toll on your body. It takes a toll on your body when somebody is stressing you out, or somebody is being fickle or not really, sticking to their word. So it makes you, think about them unnecessarily. And they enter your life when you were like doing your own thing and not really paying attention to them. And then they waste your time. So time where you could have been accomplishing something, you could have been dating somebody who actually likes you. It's it's humiliating, period. So I feel like it's a ritual. And you can say it's a reach, you can say whatever, but I feel like that's exactly what happens in some cases. Not all, but I personally feel like everybody should date and go after who you really like and who really makes you happy. And all that weird, like, I'm coming into your life just to mess with you and fool with you. And also take into consideration when the humiliation ritual was happening, they also have like little fans, like little girls that be on their phone. I don't say little girls because they be grown women doing this on the phone, pillow talking about you, and you believe in everything he's saying. And girl, humiliation ritual. That's what a lot of people have went through. But I'm here to tell you that don't waste your time on that foolishness. You have a lot to accomplish, and you've been doing it. You've been that girl, you've been that guy before you got with them. So, or before they enter your life. So don't make no permanent decisions or like, be all hurt and strung out over something that, it's their loss. Some things that I've, experienced. I got my first little tattoo. I'm not gonna really go into too much detail because it was really, for me. It was like I finally got the tattoo I wanted, and it really represents me. And if you really want to see the process, you can follow me on TikTok. I'll put my handle right here. But it was the experience I needed because I needed a change. I didn't know if I wanted to, cut my hair. I didn't know if I wanted to, and if y'all hear that, that's this squirt now. I ain't gassing. But yeah, I didn't know if I wanted to cut my hair. I didn't know if I just needed a change. And when I go through that experience where I just need something different, I have to have it. I have to do something else. But it was a really dope experience. It didn't hurt like I thought it would once I got closer to the wrist part. Whew. But like once you get some meat right there, it's all good. So yeah, go check that out. I got a little bit more time, but I wanted to talk about the DL and MoNique situation. I thought it was so unfortunate because I'm huge fans of both of them. MoNique for her stand-up and her TV shows, and then it was DL for his, his commentary on the radio and also his TV shows. So when MoNique initially went out there, she said that she was initially supposed to be headliner, but DL Hughley raised the stink and said that that he's supposed to be the headliner or whatever. I felt like the premise of it was really childish. Like, oh, I'm the headliner. Y'all should have got mad at that promoter and he should have been held accountable. Now, if DL did say that, it's nothing that a conversation couldn't fix. I feel like with them, MoNique has been holding on to a specific hurt. And I feel like, honestly, I could be wrong, but I feel like it all stemmed from when Oprah had her abusive brother on her show and her mother on her show. And I think Oprah asked MoNique if it was okay, but it was still weird. Like, why would you have the brother that, abused her on your show? Like, and he has a platform and you can still see that little clip on YouTube if you want to look it up. And it's just a sad situation. So I think that mixed with the fact that they held it over her head that she wouldn't go promote Precious, is something it's really, triggering her. And I think it's sad that they're not acknowledging. I think she just wants a little bit of acknowledgement because MoNique is never wrong. Like, I didn't agree with the whole bonnet situation, but that was little stuff. Like, but as far as the Netflix thing, I did feel like she should be, compensated fairly because she has the Parker. She had comedy specials on there. It's like, you know what I'm saying? Y'all showing her shows and she's paid her dues. She's been out for over, I think 30 years now. So, you know what I'm saying? Pay that woman her money. But I do feel like her and DL should have had a conversation because now it has escalated and she's brought in the fact that DL had, and I feel like DL was talking about this in a very vulnerable state. Like he was, if you watch his Vlad interviews, which I hate Vlad because I feel like he wants to be the baddest bitch so much. He wants to be the one who be like, oh, I know Tupac. dude, let your, interviewees tell their story before you, insert what you know. Okay, we know you know that, Vlad. All right. It's very frustrating watching his stuff. But anyway, I guess one of his friends, violated his daughter in some way, and he didn't believe her. And so he was being vulnerable and telling that story. He didn't believe her until I guess it was too late. I don't know for sure. All I know is that wasn't something that MoNique should have just thrown out there, because she doesn't know, what his daughter is feeling, what she's going through, how, if she's even dealt with it. You know what I'm saying? And I think MoNique hasn't fully dealt with what happened to her. So it's easy to be like, trying to advocate and say, oh, your daddy didn't believe you and stuff like that. And that you can't hurt people. So you can't like throw that out there. It's very tender. So you gotta like, chill on that. And like I said before, this all could have been avoided with a conversation. Now it's escalated. And then I was on MoNique's side up until, well, not really on her side, but I was hearing her out up until she was like, I can come on your show. I was like, you already threw the situation with his daughter at him, so why would he let you on his show? Like, the way it was handled was so wrong. I will admit, her little, her comedy bit, when she was talking about DL, that was kind of funny. The initial, rant. But everything after that, I was like, come on now, this is really getting dragged out that long. And I feel like they comedy legends, they in the game. I feel like MoNique has range as far as acting. Like, everybody brings up Precious, but I think Bessie was really like one of her greatest, like, where you could actually see her take a serious role. And then also I love the Parkers. Y'all already know. I'll watch that, whenever I'm feeling any type of way, I turn on the Parkers just to have a laugh. So, it's very unfortunate, but I just feel like it had to be said. Like, y'all need to get it together. And then also, if DL did, cause a ruckus just because he wasn't the headliner, I'm ashamed. Like, try to stand up for Black women, but it can't be performative. You really have to do it behind the scenes as well. So just let her have her moment. Let her shine. Like, y'all both was going on there, so it really didn't matter. Two legends got butts in the seats, But it's neither here nor there. This might be the end of the video. I really didn't want to cut it this short, but it's just been, like, I really don't really have much to say, but it's just been a hot mess. It's been a hot mess. But I've been holding on, and I've been staying positive, watching funny videos. Again, if you want to see some like random stuff, like in between me dropping my YouTube videos, follow me on TikTok. I love the algorithm over there, because you know what I'm saying, it takes forever to grow your channel on YouTube unless you have a niche. I don't have a niche, so my videos do well over there, surprisingly. So follow me if you want to, or see what I'm doing. But I love y'all, and I hope to be back on here soon to give y'all a little bit more. This was just a little something to hold you over, a little appetizer, you know what I'm saying? I ain't really drawing nothing. This looks crazy, but if you want to see it, I'm not finished. I was trying to do like, I was trying to do something. But anyway, I love y'all, and we out.